So you need to find the calm and peace within you. Let's see what we can do together. You know, anxiety is a natural state that occurs in difficult situations. When your body feels that something is wrong in your life, it produces chemicals to make you react. You don't realize it. You just feel the result: tightness, an indefinite anguish, fear. This emotion, the fear, should serve you to react, to get out of a perhaps difficult situation of your life. It should even help you to find a solution more easily. Unfortunately, because of our education, which taught us to remain wise and passive in stressful situations, fear paralyzes us, and we stop ourselves to move forward. We remain immobile and our anxiety only grows. It even leads us sometimes to inappropriate reactions, extreme emotions, exaggerating behavior, violence or reactions, and even problems of breath or balance, body pains, and sometimes to the point of illness. All this because we have not been able to understand the meaning of our emotions. The subconscious sends us a message and we remain passive. Then it sends back the message stronger and we still remain passive. And the message comes back even stronger. This message brings all this fear, this anguish, which should have made us react from the beginning and that we keep in us. Then this message from your subconscious, this powerful emotion that you feel and that oppresses you, is that anxiety. It can be triggered by a negative situation, of course, as for example, if you have fears for the future of experiencing a difficult event at work or at home. But anxiety can also appear in positive situations, like before a love encounter or a decisive work appointment, or if you have to do something important for you, or even if you are waiting for simple exams results. Therefore, there is no such thing as positive or negative anxiety. There is just an often irrational fear that occurs in the small or big moments of your life, but which are important to you. You can understand that if this anxiety persists from there, to bother you daily, is that you unconsciously block your inner protection mechanism. These mechanisms are things that all human beings have in them and that date from the beginning of time. They are our primary reflexes, like flight or fight, deeply buried in each of us. Rather than escaping or attacking, we have learned to stand still, a little like the wild rabbit that, when he feels a danger, flattens on the ground, hoping not to be spotted by its predator. It is as if we commanded our body, our subconscious, to remain inactive in front of the external situation. For a deep mind that worries about our safety or our well-being is unbearable. So it sends you even more emotion to push you to move. And it is happening because you are more and more petrified. For a deep mind like your subconscious that worries about your safety or your well-being is unbearable. So it sends you even more emotion to push you to move. And it is happening because you are more and more petrified, oppressed by your subconscious, sending you all these thoughts, maybe even ideas or images or ways to push you to take action. But nothing happens, and everyone is feeling bad, you and your subconscious. So you will learn to remind your subconscious now that it can react differently to stressful situations in a way that is more appropriate to your life. You will show your subconscious that there are other solutions than flight or fight to protect yourself. I will suggest several of them, and you can integrate them if you wish, and allow your subconscious mind to use these other meanings instead. In this way, you will find peace of mind. It is a kind of apprenticeship. Your subconscious will find the right one to react as it wishes without obstacles, and it will be able to stop the mechanism of anxiety. The natural reaction of fear will be followed by another natural state of calm and reflection, perhaps even accompanied by your positive inner questioning. Now, you hear the music that accompanies us, so you can let yourself be carried along to get a little more in the center of yourself, to go meet your subconscious, in the heart of your subconscious. The music leads you to relax. It is a natural phenomenon already, without knowing it. Since you close your eyelids, your brain works on the relaxing waves that we call alpha. This happens by itself. You don't have to do anything else to make it work. Perhaps make yourself a little more comfortable by sitting down or lying down with your headphones, so you can go even deeper into your subconscious mind. Now, imagine that your eyelids are closing beyond your already closed eyelids. This has a curious effect often, as if everything becomes deeper. And let your mind follow, as if everything becomes deeper. And let your mind follow the music without really thinking about it, to fly away gently beyond yourself. Imagine, for example, that you are traveling on a cloud. You can feel yourself on a cloud even, and you can enjoy the moment and watch the landscapes passing below, flying gently above these landscapes, to see all there is, to see the nature, maybe the forest or fields, the mountains or the seaside, the ocean. There are also villages here and there, and even big cities. Do you see the people, the animals? Your mind can take you to other landscapes. It can accompany you to make new inner images, new sensations, other impressions. The notes of the music can become like other sounds of nature. The song of a stream will burn the rustle of a flower, opening its petals to the sun, the harmonious breath of the wind as you wrestle through the branches of the trees. Now, I want you to invent a place where you know you feel good, and let yourself be drawn to that place. Your cloud gently settles on the ground, and you discover this place with the rhythm and the progress of your breath. What do you see? How does it look? You can move in spirit, explore, change colors and sounds if you wish. Sometimes you can even feel the wind when it's blowing, or simply the air you breathe. How different it is now. You can feel the ground under your feet. Sometimes you can even feel the wind when it's blowing, or simply the air you breathe, how different it is now. You can feel the ground under your feet. Observe this ground now. You don't necessarily need to really see it, because you know it is there. You can know what it looks like, if it is earth or sand, grass, stone or something else if you want. Or you can rather pass in a clear wave and enjoy the feeling. Make a dream place for yourself, a resourceful place where your whole being is just fine, in harmony. And breathe calmly. Now focus your attention on your breathing. Feel the air carrying your nostrils and inflating your lungs. You can imagine it. Give it a color, even if you want a color of deep relaxation. Inflate your belly a little with each breath. You can imagine it. Give it a color, even if you want the color of deep relaxation. Inflate your belly a little with each breath, and you will soon feel a sense of calm throughout your body. Breathe with your belly and let the emotions concentrate in your center. Contact the source of well-being that lies deep in your belly. Let the breath come and go naturally, gently, to the rhythm and depth of this growing harmony. I now invite you on a journey. You can accompany me to the land of emotion. The land of emotion is easy to recognize. It is lined with fertile plains, and in places there are also stretches of arid desert. Let my voice and the music carry you. Invite the music to this country. Invite the music to this place. We will cross the fertile plains. We will return there later. Let's rather look for the desert side. Are you there? Here is a treasure forgotten for too long. Time has tarnished its shine. Dust has settled on it. Let's go into the desert to the cave, slowly, where the treasure is hidden, slowly at your pace and at the pace of your imagination. And enter the cave slowly. We will see what's inside. Go forward again and again, quietly. Turn and take the right tunnel or the one on the left. Follow your intuition and rest reassured that here all choices are good. There is no more or less good one. There is just your choice. So choose the one now that inspires you the most. The one on the right or the one on the left, and continue going to the bottom of the gate, to the very bottom. Here is what you came for. Move forward slowly so as not to frighten it. There, just in front of you, stands the symbolic representation of your anxiety. Here, look carefully. It looks like a little child who is afraid. A long time ago, this child was taught to keep quiet. She should let the grown-ups talk. This child was taught to keep quiet. She should let the grown-ups talk. That she had to be good. This child was forbidden to cry or to scream when she was in pain. This child was forbidden to defend herself even when attacked. This child was taught to let grown-ups do the work and only ask for help when needed, but too often this help did not come. This child also learned not to run away from it and to stay put when the adults shouted. She was told that this was normal, that this was okay, and the child eventually accepted. But she called in on herself. She stopped calling. She stopped hoping. And now she is afraid of everything. She is trembling. She is hungry for a lost love. And yes, it is your anxiety. So this is your child, a priceless treasure, the most precious one you have nestled inside of you, a treasure of repressed emotion. So I invite you to gently approach this child and take her in your arms. Give her all the tenderness and all the love that's in you. Reassure her. Tell her that you are there for her now. Offer her your love. And go out of the cave with her. See, outside it's raining. The sky has come to welcome you, and rain falls on you too. Let the water of the living and fertile emotion spread on the desert soil around you. You will see the fragile vegetation starting to grow again. A few flowers already, perhaps. Or the first leaves of a big tree that the seasons will see grow now that the child is out of the cave. A few flowers already, perhaps, or the first leaves of a big tree that the seasons will see grow. Now that the child is out of the cave, you have plenty of time to sit with her and tell her about life, time to teach her hope and joy. No one but you can do that. No one else but you can take this time in this space where emotion is infinite, conjugated in the present to write the future. Let yourself be accompanied by the music and by the emerging nature around you. Now your inner child is not alone. in a new universe. A friend is here with her. And this friend is a symbolic representation of wisdom. You can call a unicorn a goddess, or even a wise old man like Merlin the magician. It's up to you. Take the time to introduce this new companion to your child and ask wisdom to protect her and watch over her, so that even when you are busy, the child will never be alone. You can call a unicorn a goddess, or even a wise old man like Merlin the magician. It's up to you. Take the time to introduce this new companion to your child. And ask wisdom to protect her and watch over her, so that even when you are busy, the child will never be alone. She is now always be helped, loved, and protected. She is helped, loved, and protected. Watch them play together, get to know each other and learn to love each other. Participate in the games with them for a while if you wish. You can feel all the love and harmony that emanates from them. And if you feel that something is missing, bring it immediately. You can enrich this scene as much as you like. Now, this scene is perfect. You can see your inner child smiling, playing, having fun, and being protected by wisdom, by her friend that is here with her always. Now, a cloud lands near you and invites you to travel again, comfortably in the softness of it and the softness that surrounds you. Now it's time to say goodbye to your inner child and her friend, who will always protect her. You can wave or hug your inner child. Tell her that you will always look after her now, that you will always listen to her inner voice, and reassure her now that you know that she is here. Now a cloud lands near you and invites you to travel again. Comfortably sit or lie down on the cloud in the softness of it and the softness that surrounds you. The cloud rise towards the sky, and you see the landscape getting smaller and smaller below you. You know that whenever you wish, you can come back here to visit the child and the wise man. Return to see the treasure of emotion that lives in you in every moment of your life. You can even feel it in your heart just by seeking it. Peace and harmony are within you. They exist in each of your cells. They brought you into this world and kept you alive day after day. They accompany you in your joy and your sadness. They are joyful with you and sad with you. They push you in the activity and help you to find solutions to every questioning. They also rest at the same time as you invite you to meditation, concentration, and inner dialogue. They wish to open the door of your heart to welcome delight. You can feel your inner wisdom at your side, and you will never be afraid again. For in truth, you are never alone. The wise will teach you that fear is only useful in survival situations, which rarely happens in life. In these very rare cases, of course, fear is a friend because he helps you to run away or to attack if it is necessary. But in all other cases of life, fear is not the best solution, because it could make you believe that you are alone when it's not true. Look inside yourself and reach out to your child and your wise men. Discuss with them and reassure your child, and ask your elder for advice. Then you will see your fears disappear, and you will understand that it was all an illusion, an emotion that seeks to have you to do the right thing, to make the right decisions, and sometimes even to change your life. And now you can do it without fear because you are no longer alone. So if an anxiety appears in your life, close your eyes for a moment and imagine that you see your body from above, as if you were above it, and climb even higher into the sky, where the stars tell stories. Sit on a sunbeam and observe yourself, a small pill, you and this anxiety. Doesn't this seem very small, almost insignificant in the eyes of the world around you, in the eyes of life and in the eyes of the universe? Your inner sage is there to guide you, and the child in you towards peace and harmony. Your wise man is like a little voice that you hear whispering there, inside you, in the back of your head when you pay attention. It speaks to you even when you don't know how to find solutions, or to make the right decisions, or to act. Act depending on what it takes. Trust him and trust yourself. Now it's time to go back to your resource place, the one you created earlier. Take a rest. Let the music lull you to sleep. Look around you. Is everything like it was before, or has anything changed? Take the time to recharge. Now, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. And at 5 you will be ready to open your eyes in your new life of tranquility and wisdom. Now, on the count of 1, you are returning to full awareness, feeling wonderful. On the count of 2, you are feeling calm, relaxed, and this feeling will stay with you. On the count of 3, you are feeling perfect in every way, physically, emotionally, and mentally. Perfect, perfectly able to be more confident and happy than ever before. On the count of 5 now, feeling fully aware, just open up your eyes, take a long deep breath in. And should you ever play this audio before sleeping, you can rise yourself just enough to switch it off and then drift into a deep sleep full of dreams in which you find you are more and more at peace and confident, free to be yourself and trust yourself to achieve anything you put your mind into. It is time to move your arms, feet, take a deep breath, and maybe swallow your saliva and open your eyes to this new world. I invite you to save this video so you can listen to it as many times as you need to. And don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified for the next healing subliminals. My best thoughts are with you, and I see you in the next video.